I am now. Oh dear me. I'm going mad, me. I told you I'm going mad. Right. Mariana, hello. We had another lady on at first. Who was she? Salmea Rue. Hello. Hello, Donna. Samaya, let's give you a card. I'm going to give you one of my chakra cards. Here we go. We're taking the top card. And your top card is perfection. Can you see that? This is for Samaya. Perfection, red, grounding, knowing how far you've come, showing people that you are stronger than what you think you are. You have a lot going on in your life at the moment, lovey. And I know, as I'm talking to you, Samaya Rue, that you just need, just for a moment, just to step back and find yourself again. I see here that life has not always been a bowl of cherries with you, but you have started to see things in a different light. And I want to say to you, stick to it. You know you will get there in your own time. Hi, Trish. Hi, Ian. Right. So, Maya, I do have a lady with you, and this lady, she comes forward. She is wearing a purple kind of suit. So she either wore a purple top or a purple dress, but I'm seeing the purple there. And the purple is there to bring healing and also to bring the spirituality from her and for you. Hi, Patrick. Hi, Rosemary. I'm talking to Samaya Rue at the minute, and I know I'm fine, Amy. Just so you know, you have to stick to what you know, lovey. So, Maya, you've spoken to me once today, and I know that as I'm talking to you, you just need to remember that you are grounded and you need to show people how strong you are. I know with you, sweetheart, if you are not still here, you're going to have to go back and read what is on here. Salmea, I am given the names of Lydia. I am given also Margaret and also Peter. I'm going to leave that with you because I don't feel as though you're still here at the moment. Right. Mariana. Mariana Ivanovic. Oh, Mariana, let's talk to you. Let's give you a lovely healing card. Mariana, you have got the yellow for enlightenment. Can you see that? And this is showing you how strong you are at the moment. You can see the sun shining down, and it's showing you that the spirit is with you every step of the way. The yellow is your solar plexus. The yellow is also about being able to go with your own gut feeling. Your guide is with you, showing you the way. So just remember that on your pathway, you've got the enlightenment and you know how far you've come. I know with you, sweetheart, that beautiful yellow is there to show you that you need just to push in the right direction. Mariana, I have a lady with you. I feel mom or grandma. She loved to be out in her garden. She's showing me the number 7. The number 7 must be important to you. She tells me that you have been struggling and she just wanted to bring you the healing and the love from the spirit world. Mariana, I know I have to give you the name of Rosa And also, I want to give you the names of Pearl and also Mary. I know as she steps aside, I've got a gentleman with you, and this gentleman was in the army. He was a gentleman. He always did his own things. And he's saying here that you always were the perfect accompaniment to the family. He gives me John, also Jacob, and also I am given William for you. He said, always go into a proper circle that can show you the way. I have a pain in my back, so I don't know whether it is you that got the pain in the back or he had, but he just brings you all that love. All right, sweetheart. And can I say thank you for working with me? Donna Roy, I'm giving you my angel card, and it's a father's love. Can you see that? You've asked for a reading, Donna, and this is your card, a father's love. A father's love for his son or daughter never dies. The strength gained from such love is often unquantifiable, in that it can be tapped in or at any one time for whatever reason. Whether your father is still here or has passed, a father's love is one of the strongest bonds any of us will ever experience. And I know as I look at this, it's like every picture tells a story. When you hold your father's hand, he never lets go. He will show you how much love you get from him. I know this gentleman as he stands beside you. He was very much a strong man on the earth plane. He tried to help so many people, and I know he gave his love unconditionally. And he comes to bring you so much love from the spirit world. He brings me an ice cream, and as I look at the ice cream, it's got a flake in it. So that's a 99, isn't it? The ice cream. And that's for memories. Donna, he gives me Roy or Ronald. I just heard Roy, but you've got your Donna Roy. Is that your surname? But I know I'm given Roy. I'm also given William or Bill, and also I want to give you Jim. Right, I have a lady now with you. She's about 5'1". She was very much a lady that did things for herself. Your Uncle Roy, was it? But I know this gentleman is very close with you, and he brings you so much love from the spirit world. But I want to say Dad as well, so I know Dad's in the spirit. I know the lady with you. She's holding her hand out to a gentleman. And I know this lady is either mum or dad, or mum or grandma. But I know this gentleman I have with you is Dad. And he's just saying about knowing your own gift is appreciated. I know he brings you so much love. And I know the lady with you also brings you so much love. I am given Sheila, Shirley, and also Margaret for you. I've asked for something special for you, and they said, today I've got to give you some daffodils. And the daffodils are for you for being able and honest enough to show your true spirit, because you help yourself more now. So, Donna, I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. Trish Cook, can I come to you, sweetheart? And you've got the orange, and it says impasse. That means that something is happening around you where you stood at a standstill, either to do with family not being able to come to a decision, or it's to do with your job. And I know that this is, again, it's just at a stagnant end kind of feeling. Trish, as I look at this man is saying to you, you have to start to believe in yourself. You have so much love to give others, but you've got to love yourself for who you are. I'm looking to the end of May, where I want to say that life will make a change for you. I have a lady with you, and this lady, she's sitting like this. She would sit up a table and she would either be reading or she'd have in 5 minutes. I'm feeling very tired with you. So it's either you that's tired or this lady was always tired. Right, she's just given me Marjorie, the name Marjorie. And she just said I had to give you Pauline as well. The lady I have with you, you would have recognized her sitting up a table, sleeping, because she always seemed to be on the go. And you're exhausted. Because I want to yawn and to just sleep with you at the moment. I know as I'm talking to this lady, she wants to bring you peace of mind. And she said she knows that you're at a standstill. It's time now to let go and move forward. Show people that your inner strength is stronger than what you think they are. I have a gentleman now with you. And this gentleman is giving me James. And I don't know whether it's the surname of James or it's the first name of James, but I need to give you that. And I also want to give you Michael as well. He shows me his garden, and his garden is full of flowers. He loved his flowers. He also loved to be outside, and he would be watching the birds. He just said to me, sing a song of sixpence, a pocket full of rye, 24 blackbirds baked in a pie. You must understand where this gentleman would have recited to you. He's saying here that you've been struggling so much just recently, but he just said, I have to say to you, everything will be right at its own time. So, sweetheart, I'm going to leave that with you and just say to you, stick to what you know best and don't let them put you down. All right? Can I leave that with you, please? Ian Fawcett, can I come to you? Ian, you've got vulnerability. Your heart is in a sad place. It said, this is confirmation that you're seeking to treat or to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory, where decisions are based more on intuition than rationality. Don't let fear hold you back or allow an unguided or misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. Ian Fawcett, this is for. I see a break in a condition that's around you. So maybe it's to do with not feeling well yourself. You do your best to help others, but your heart is in the right place. And I want to say to you, instead of struggling, move forward. I know with you, sweetheart, there's a lot going on in your life, and it takes its toll sometimes. Ian, I have a lady with you. And this lady, as she comes forward, she brings you healing. Oh, you've been unwell. Right, because that's what I'm feeling with you. The healing energies are coming, but they're coming from an unreliable source. They're saying here, because I've got this lady with you, she said, you have to take time for you. Show people who you are. Because, Ian, you're different to what you've ever been. Ian, the ladies that she's come forward, she gives me the names of Diane. Also, I want to give you Anne and Anita. Ian, I just feel as though you just need that helping hand at the minute to help you feel better. Because you, as you've just said, you've been unwell. I know now. I've got a gentleman here with you. He either worked with horses or he was a leather maker. Because I'm seeing a saddle being made. I don't know whether this is a father, a grandfather, or an uncle. But he brings me William, and he also brings me David. I know this gentleman is stitching, and I can see him stitching leather. But I do feel it's something to do with horses. Ian, I've got to give you a bottle of whiskey, a pot of Vic to rub your chest, and also the whiskey there is to have a dram or two. Sweetheart is showing me with his leather, and I feel he used to make belts as well. But I can actually smell the leather, so I know he either worked with the leather or he worked in a stable. Sweetheart, he's given me the name of Neville, and he's just given me also Michael. So I know those names are connected around you. I feel as though I had a heart attack. I also feel that it was the hardening of the arteries that took him. He's very much close with you, sweetheart. He said he's sending the healing for you. And I just heard Robert called. So, Ian, just take that love that's given to you from the spirit world and also accept the healing which you are being given. And can I say thank you for working with me? Right, can I talk to Rosemary Murphy Webster? I want to give you the indigo. Can you see? And it says despondence. I know as I look at this colour, it is for this eye chakra. And it says seeing is believing. I know you've seen spirit from an early age, but I know you struggle sometimes at this moment to find out where you're going next. Rosemary, your head has been up in the air just recently. And I know that you take quite a lot for you to be yourself again. It's like I'm looking for something and I'm looking for somebody, but I'm not able to find the true meaning. Rosemary, I have a lady with you. And this lady, as she comes forward, I want to say either mom or grandma. She was a lady that would always give what she had. If she knew that somebody didn't have enough food in the cupboard, she would give them something of her own. I do know this lady was very much a person that knew exactly what she had to do with life. She's about 5'5". She's wearing an overall. I can see her in her kitchen. I know she is making a casserole. And whether it's for her or for some other person, she's making that. She's saying here, Rosemary, that you're the same. You will give your left hand to help another. Sweetheart, I'm given the name of Mary. I'm giving Esther. And also I want to give Anne or Annie. As the lady steps aside, I've got a gentleman here, and he worked on the land. I can see him working either with a tractor. He was either had his own small holding or he worked on a farm. He brings you a bag of potatoes to make some lovely chips with. He gives me Harry and also gives me the name of Brian and Patrick, so I know they're connected around you. Rosemary, take on board what I've said. Stop worrying about others. Just think about you. And know that the despondent is not going to stay with you. But that beautiful purple is for your spirituality. Well, it's indigo. It's for your eye chakra. Maybe you need a circle to help you to move forward. But your mum's brought you some lovely daffodils with love. And I know that's for March. So can I leave that with you, sweetheart, and say thank you for working with me? Right. Patrick, are you still here, Patrick? Patrick? There you go, sweetheart. Patrick, you've got relationships. Can you see that? And it says relationships are just mirror images of your own life, how you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. And I've got twin ladies with you. And I know these twin ladies are part and parcel of your pathway. I know that you are very strong and you don't deliberate. You tell people exactly how they are. I know that there is a lot going on in your life. And I'm talking to you in a way that I feel is important. I know friendship is a relationship, and I feel I have got a gentleman here who was a friend. I feel this friendship came from school days. And I feel this gentleman had I feel he had a problem with the left-hand side. So it'd be the lungs or the heart. I'm given the name of John. And I know that you are straight talking. So was he. And I feel I can see him in a classroom. And this classroom was something that you studied in. You also understand Richie. I know as I'm talking to him, he just wants to bring you friendship. Because as I said, by being together, there you go. He's saying here, you and him were as thick as thieves. He said, but you learnt from one another. He would help you with your homework and you would help him with his. It weren't cheating. It was just that you wanted to do that simple thing. I know he's very close with you, sweetheart, because he's just brought me peace of mind for you. He said about knowing how far you've come on your own pathway, but also knowing that you will get there to find yourself. I've got a lady here with you now, and this lady, she comes forward. I don't know whether her name was Catherine or Kathleen, but I know this lady. She's got hair like mine, short behind the ears. She wore glasses. I know that this gentleman and lady are coming forward because you need peace of mind. But the lady who is with you, I don't know why, but I want to give you sweet peas. Sweet peas, yes. I'm sorry, I've just got to sit up a bit. I've got a pain in my back and it's not doing me any good. So I want to sit up straight and bring my back to where it was. I'm uncomfortable. That's why I'm moving myself now. Okay, so I'm back in one place, but I just feel as though something to do with your back at the moment. So have you got a problem with your back? Or you understand somebody that went to the spirit world with problems with the back? Patrick, the lady I have with you, as I told you, was Catherine or Kathleen. She said I had to say to you, stick to your guns, you will get there. Okay, right. I just heard, well done. So whatever you've done something to help somebody else. Okay. Right, Patrick, I just want to give you that song, Another Brick in the Wall. Does that make sense? Because that's all I'm hearing is another brick in the wall. And I can't remember who sang it, but you know what I mean. Oh, good. So you know what I'm talking about. All right, sweetheart, I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. And can I come to Amy Louise Johnson, please? Hi, Deborah. Hi, Coral. Carol. Hi, Nicola. Right. We've done that one. I've done that one. Amy Louise Johnson, are you still there? Yeah. Okay, lovey. I'm going to choose you a card now. I'm going to choose you one of my chakra healing cards. I was just drawn to do that for you. So let's just take this one, the top one. Oh, you've got perseverance. Can you see that? Look at that beautiful butterfly. You can see two people there. And this is the orange. Have you been through a situation where you have to do things in two parts? It's like I'm at work and I've got things happening, and it's like I've got to persevere to get where I need to be today. I know with you, Amy, I have a lovely lady here with you, and she said you have to persevere to find your true life. I see the butterfly, which is a beautiful orange, and with it being orange, problems around the adrenal system. And I know you've got a helpmate here, and that helpmate is the lady who is either your mum or your grandma. Amy, I feel she passed quite quickly. She didn't have a lot of time, she's telling me. She's saying there was a lot going on in her life. And she's saying there was so much love in the spirit world for her and for also for you. I feel that you was a person. Thank you. That was that is where I was seeing. So your grandma is there with you. You understand the name of Stacy. I also want to give you Rosemary, and I want to give you Dorothy. I know there's people all the way around you just waving to you, so you know a lot of people in the spirit world, as well as people on the earth plane. But I know your grandma is saying, persevere with what you've got. You will find the answer. Just believe in yourself. I feel she was a strong lady when she was on the earth plane. She didn't take a lot of things happening around her. But I know she's with you every step of the way. I'm feeling also that I've got a gentleman here, and this gentleman had a problem with his throat. I don't know whether he had a problem with his esophagus or he had a lung cancer. But he's very much a gentleman, and he was a gentleman. I apologise, my throat's going again. This gentleman with you is called Wilfred. And I want to say it's either your dad or your granddad. I know that he was in the army. I know that he was very strong in the mind as well as the body. But I know he had a bad chest before he went to the spirit world. I know he brings you so much love. And I know that he wanted just to let you know that he is with you every step of the way. I've asked for something special for you, and I'm given chrysanthemums. Well, the chrysanthemums always mean to me September or November. But you know, the ones I'm giving you are for September, because they mean positivity, and showing your true self. So please accept those lovely flowers. And I know your grandma, and I feel this is your granddad with you as well. Bring you so much love. I'm going to leave that with you, sweetheart, and say thank you for working with me. Deborah Priest, please. Can I talk to you? And I'm going to choose one of my angel cards. Deborah Priest. Oh, bless you, sweetheart. I know September was given me especially. So thank you for that. Right, Deborah Priest. You have been given the card, ground yourself. And that is the tree of life. And it is showing you've got a long way to go in this life, Deborah. It says being distracted, unfocused, tired, irritated, and impatient are all signs that you're ungrounded. Now is the time to become contented and centered and allow Spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect with the divine source. As I see this, Deborah, I see the lovely peace lilies, and also the lovely white birds which are coming around to help to ground you. The tree roots are there for you. So you need, just at the moment, just to hold yourself back. Sweetheart, there is a lot going on with you at the moment. Deborah, you have to start to believe that you can do it. And you will. I know, Deborah. Oh, sorry about that, Faye. So, Dawn, as we're saying, Deborah, as I'm talking to you, I know there's a lot going on with you. I know there's a lot going on later. And I know you will find yourself. Stace, can I come back to you in a minute? I do feel drawn to you, Stace, but for the minute I'm talking to Deborah Priest. Deborah, are you still here? But I just know I had to give you that card. Maybe, my sweetheart, you just need just to find you again. I know it is saying here, ground yourself, be yourself, and show how strong you are. Sweetheart, I've got a lady here with you. The lady, she's given me the names of Muriel. Also, she's given me Margaret, and she's given me June. June the name, or June for, how to say, for the month of June. She's a lady about 5'4". She's wearing a beige cardigan and a green dress. I don't know whether the name Olive comes in for you, but I'm just seeing that. I also see as well her sitting on a stool out in the garden, and she's watching a gentleman mow the lawn. I know this gentleman is either your dad or your granddad. Because I just saw this lady and she said to me, Olive. I know, sweetheart. She said to you, you have to stick to your own ground and you will find yourself. I need to just tell you that life is, although it's holding you back a bit, once you ask Spirit to help to ground you, then you will be in the right place. All right, sweetheart? And can I leave that with you and say thank you for working with me? Right. I want to now come to Stace Shaw, please. Stace, I want to give you this card. And it is yellow and it says miracle. Hello, sweetheart. Can you see this card? They said to me, life is a miracle. And they just told me to say to you, yes, he got over quite quickly. And he's just telling you that the doors were open wide. So don't worry. But as I see this miracle, I see this angel that's coming out. You're so unsure of yourself and unsure of things that have happened around you. But I want to say to you that he was in a place where he didn't know where he was going. But the doorways was wide open and all his family were there to greet him. And I had to give you that message. Stace, there's also a lot going on in your life at the minute where you don't even see how far you've come. But you've come a long way in a short time. Right, I've got a lady here with you. And this lady, she comes forward. I want to say Grandma. I know I heard that song, Grandma. I know, Stace, that she's very much a person that wants to give you peace and the love of spirit. I know as she's talking to me, she's got in her hand a male's hand. She's not saying anything more. She just said, I had to say that to you. I've got him safe. And I need to give you that, lovey. As she steps aside, I have another lady coming in. And she's given me the name of Frances. And I can also feel a pain in my head. So either she had an embolism or a stroke, and it's on the left-hand side. And I want to say, Auntie, I'm also given Joyce and Jennifer. Stace, I know there's a lot of people around you at the moment. But I know the lady I have with you is telling me that there was a problem in her head. Sweetheart, life is a miracle. And I want to say to you, the miracles always happen when you ask. And that's all I can give you, Stace. But just remember, he got over the other side and the door was wide open. All right, lovey? So I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. Oh, by the way, Stacey, am I still working on SPTV tonight? I need to know because nobody has confirmed. Right, who am I going to next? Janet Few, please. Can I speak to you? Janet Few. Okay. Janet, you, this says, let go. And this is like autumn leaves. You know that song, Autumn Leaves as They Fall? It's like getting rid of the past and letting others not see. Once you let go of the outcome, you'll be able to release all the emotional constraints that have held you back in the past. Trust in the higher good and guidance of spirit, as we have only your best intentions at heart, and will do everything in our power to protect you. And this is a beautiful orange card with all the lovely autumn leaves, because all I'm hearing is that song, those autumn leaves. You know what I mean? So I know, Janet, there's a lot going on in your life at the moment, and you're trying to find the true you. I know you've got a lot going on in your life, but I know you're persistent. And I know whatever you do, you always find an answer. I know with you, sweetheart, there was a lot going on in your life, and you've had to make other people see just who you are. I know, sweetheart. I don't. I was just reading. Oh, your mum is here with you. And that was the lady I was just going to say. She doesn't blame you at all. You had to see your children. And she's saying here, Janet, whatever happened in the past, all is forgiven. And it doesn't matter whatever happened. It wasn't anything to do with her. I know your dad wanted to let you know that he passed over when you'd gone because he didn't want you to go through the same trauma. But I know this lady I have with you, sweetheart, is saying here, no more tears. You left because you needed to. And your dad is holding her hand and he's saying that you left because you needed to. You are not to blame. So please hold that back. You know, it's not there. Right. I've got the lady here and she's talking to me about loving you for who you are. She was a lady that was very much had high ideals. She loved to be with family. She said that she was strong in mind and body. She loved her garden and she loved the children. She said, stop being, she's laughing. She said, stop being such a wimp and get on with your life. And she's laughing. She just made you some donuts. And she said the donuts are to help you again because you love donuts. Sweetheart, I'm given the names of Teresa. I am given also the names of Margaret, Sheila, and also I want to give you Audrey. I know they're connected around you. And I want to give you Tom or Tommy. And also I want to give you Bill or Billy. I know the lady just wanted to just let you know that she's fine. But she's laughing. Your dad's here now. And he said, Okay, let's get on with it. Let's do what we do best. Let's go and sing. So you must have sung with him. But he's singing. Oh, Billy's your uncle, is he? But your dad's here and he's just talking to me. And he said there's a lot of family members that have passed over to the spirit world. There was also a doctor in the family. Who was the doctor? And I know your mum and dad don't hold it against you. You have to look after your children and make sure that they're fine. But I've just asked for something special for you. And I have been given, I want to give you from your parents bluebells for your healing. They're both very close with you, sweetheart. So I'm going to leave that with you, sweetheart, and say thank you for working with me. And I want to talk to Faye, please. Can I talk to Faye? You're still here, Faye? You are welcome, Janet. Can I talk to Faye, please? Are you still here? Faye Ennis? Have you left me, Faye? I see people as they pass. Because I've only got a few minutes. So, Faye Ennis, are you still here? If not, I've got to go to somebody else. Sandra Park, are you still here? I try my best to get quite a few of you in. But Sandra Park, are you still here? Oh, wow. So everybody seems to have gone. Ah, okay. Okay, I'm going to go then to Amanda Quigley, please. Oh dear. Amanda Quigley. Sweetheart, you've got facade, and that means hidden. They're usually yellow, and this is for your solar plexus. It's showing people that you can see things and a way in a different way. It's like holding things back. Amanda, I don't want to say that you are a person that is an actress or anything, but I just feel with you, I have to let you know that the spirit world are every step around you. Your solar plexus is yellow, and they're saying to you, always go with your gut feeling. Don't let anybody else see how strong you really are, because you keep yourself to yourself. And I know, Amanda, that you are ready now to take the next step, which is forward. Sweetheart, I have a gentleman with you. And this gentleman, as he comes forward, I want to say it's either your dad or your granddad. And I know he's saying to you, I want to hold your hand. And that was the Beatles song. I know he had problems with his breathing before he went to the spirit world. And I know he had a chest problem. I know he was very strong in the mind and body, but he loved you to pieces. And he said, you have always put a front up. And he said, you haven't to. You've got to move beyond that facade which you put up. He said, you have to start to believe in yourself again. He's saying here that your strength comes from within. And he wants you to always use that strength to be yourself, Amanda Quigley. I am given the names of John and also Arthur. I tell you, I've got such a chest on me. So I feel he had a bad chest before he went to the spirit world. He brings you some scarlet roses, and that means true love to me. So he loved you to pieces. I have a lady now with you, and this lady passed over with something wrong with her stomach. The lady is about 5'3". She's very strong in her body. She loved to do things for others. I can see her stitching and sewing and doing other things. So I know that she was always a busy lady. I know, Amanda. Oh, thank you. I know the chest was really bad, but the lady I've got with you had problems with the tummy. So she either had problems with the bowel area or the stomach area. But I know that she loved to sew and embroider, because I'm seeing that. I'm also seeing her making steak and kidney pies. And I know this is memories for you. She said you have to always go with your gut feeling. And if you know how much she loved you, you would know that she's always been around you. Amanda, she said, now is the time to take the changes on board and find you again. She said, I have to send you healing. The healing comes from within. Just remember, sweetheart, that you are never, ever going to go in the same way, because you take care of you. She has a little boy in the spirit world, which was either a miscarriage or a termination. I know this little boy belongs in the family somewhere. I also know as well, Stephen is a name I've just been given. And Amanda, I have been given the name of Rose, and also I want to give you Margaret, please. I know you have to start to believe in yourself. Once you can believe in yourself, then you know that life does continue. Maybe you need a circle, or maybe you need to read. Ah, that's the little boy. Thank you. Oh, Amanda, read the book, The Way of the Peaceful Warrior. That will help you to find you. So please take all that love that's been given to you. And I want to give you some tulips from Mum. So can I leave that with you and say thank you for working with me? I'm sorry my voice has gone. I now have to say goodbye. I'm going to say I'm back again on Sunday, 3 till 4. Come and join me. Good night. God bless.